You may notice we have a different background today. That's because Matt is over there in the cabin enjoying the nice cozy fire inside as the winter storm is blowing around out there. And it's time to talk, of course, about the latest update on Dogecoin and what's happening in the entire crypto space right now. We have Elon Musk continuing to confirm his allegiance and loyalty to Dogecoin. A lot of people do not understand exactly how big of a role he is going to play in the future of Dogecoin, and those people are missing huge amounts of information that are crucial to understanding what is coming here. Take a look at this. So Elon Musk just liked this tweet on Twitter from Satoshi Nakamoto, aka the creator of Dogecoin, saying this: "Can we just fast forward to the part of the simulation where we are all on Mars buying stuff with dog money, please?" Now, I like the sound of that, right? On Mars, buying stuff with dog money, just chilling, bouncing around in that low gravity situation. That, of course, sounds like a heck of a lot of fun. But this tweet being liked by Elon Musk obviously means more than most of Elon Musk's liked tweets. I mean, he likes a lot of stuff. Like, he'll like stuff about Tesla, he'll like stuff about SpaceX, but when he does Dogecoin likes, you know what that means? Well, it means he's still optimistic in it. And this is confirmation, once again, that Elon Musk is going to make Dogecoin the currency of Mars. Now, that may not really seem like that big of a deal to someone who doesn't understand how big of a deal it is to get to Mars. Now, most people will get it. Most people who watch the moon landing or who understand the history of SpaceX and how much has gone into the work there, the history of the space program as a whole in the United States and across the globe. So as we look, we can see Mars is one heck of a cool planet. We're talking about humans for the first time traveling to a different planet, one of the biggest moments that will ever happen in human history. As we look at a few more pictures of Mars here, you can see the background, it's beautiful. We got the greenery, we got the big mushroom tower there. Another picture of Mars from up high, and this one shows the Mars helicopter, which just recently landed there. If we can right now fly helicopters on a planet that far away, then of course humans are going to land there soon too, and Elon Musk is going to make it happen. But just to give you an idea of how big of a thing this is, how big of a deal it is to land on Mars and make Dogecoin the currency there, take a look at this. Right now, Mars is approximately 227 million miles away. Now, it's hard to grasp a number like that. 227 million miles, well, if you have a fast rocket, it can't be that far, right? Well, let's put that into perspective. It takes a while, quite a while, to get to the moon, right? The moon is 238,000 miles away. That's a heck of a lot, 238,000 versus 227 million. 238,000, 227 million. So one of the most difficult things that can ever be done is even getting to Mars in the first place. The fact that humans have already put satellites on the red planet and have put other things around it, have landed rovers on it, have put helicopters on it, that is already remarkable and incredible on its face. But when humans actually land there, it is going to be one of the most watched things ever. It is going to be something everyone on the entire planet is paying attention to. It's like those TV shows which go extremely viral, only on a way, way, way higher scale, because every single human being has this really special interest in traveling to different planets. It's something that we've had since the dawn of humanity, really. And you can see pictures like this don't really show justice to exactly how big of a distance this is. And we have to remember too, these planets are not just that far away, they are moving at extremely fast speeds. So you have to go from one giant rock moving at an extremely fast speed to another giant rock, which is also moving at an extremely fast speed. Not easy at all to accomplish. Pretty incredible stuff there. And it's awesome to see Elon Musk liking that and seeing that. But that means SpaceX, in order to get to Mars, it's going to have to go to orbit first. And so we're looking at a prediction of approximately 2026 for the first time that SpaceX gets on Mars. And the goal is to have a sustained colony on Mars by 2050. We know Elon Musk, he likes to do things fast, he likes to get it done, he does not mess around, and so we could even see it happening significantly before that longer date of 2050. We are looking at, hopefully, by the end of 2030, by the end of 2034, we have people, human beings living on Mars and actively trading Dogecoin on the red planet. Pretty dang incredible. 2026, though, is not that long to wait. And when billions of people are watching Dogecoin being used as the first currency ever on a different planet, that is going to send the value. It's going to send its price skyrocketing massively. So that's an extremely exciting thing to think about as we continue to watch what is happening right now with SpaceX, what is happening overall with the entire market, and what's happening with the space sector. Incredible stuff. But here's the deal. We may not even have to wait. We probably won't until 2026 or beyond to become extremely successful as Dogecoin investors, even beyond the success we've already had from the beginning, because there are huge catalysts coming significantly before that. But if you're ever worried, if you ever wonder, what if Dogecoin doesn't pay off? What if it crashes to zero? All you have to do is realize that as long as you are holding a significant amount of Dogecoin between now and 2026, you are almost certainly going to become massively benefited from that. You're going to become massively profitable. You almost certainly, if you have enough Dogecoin, will become a millionaire by 2026. Now, we've been trained in the crypto world to think, all right, it has to be in days, it has to be in hours, in minutes. But the truth is, we still want to take a step back here and realize that amount of time, around 5 years from now, is not that long. In 5 years, you're still going to want to have a lot of those same things that you want now, and with that ability to absolutely have Dogecoin skyrocket before then, it's just incredible, and it means the floor price of Doge will be stronger because of this. It's exciting stuff to see Elon Musk like that. He also liked this tweet: breaking Dogecoin withdrawals and transfers have finally been restored for most Binance users in the United States. Some people say no, we still don't have it restored. I'm not sure entirely what the deal is with that and why some people it is still not working for them. But the bigger deal here is Elon Musk is continuing to like tweets from Dogecoin influencers, continuing to support not just the price, not just the future, but also the community in its present state. So a lot of exciting things are happening with that, and it's fun to watch. We also have this. This article, 2022, will be even crazier for crypto, a Wharton professor says. So some of the top minds in the world are understanding 2022 is going to be the year when we have a lot of huge catalysts for the entire crypto space. Dogecoin especially has some of the biggest ones by far. And with that, we are going to see millionaires, we are going to see big gains even before that 2026 date, where we have almost certainly a huge, incredible year for Dogecoin. So there's the short-term catalyst, there's a long-term catalyst, and there's reasons to continue holding as that use case builds, as the excitement and the catalysts continue to stack on top of each other. But you may wonder, so some of our videos were a little bit more negative, right? But Matt, you said in your last video, you said on a tweet that Bitcoin could end up falling to between 30 and 35K. And the way we look at that is that yes, there is approximately a 50% or so chance that if we see some of these negative things starting to happen, if we see some of the price falling and people getting scared, we could fall to around $35,000. The good news here is that it may be worth taking that chance and still holding, because it is just a chance that's going to happen, and it will still have those huge catalysts. It will still spike big time in the future. Bitcoin, even though it's not the best currency, and even though we know other currencies are going to pass it when it comes to cryptocurrency, that does not change the fact that it still is going to go up as one of them. It's not going to just disappear. It's not going to become nothing. It is just going to be on the same level as some other cryptos soon, like Ethereum, like Solana, like Dogecoin, which are all of them going to be around that same level if we look around months, maybe even years, depending on what happens with the overall market from now. So that's where the excitement is. We do know Bitcoin is going to go to higher levels. The question is just, will it fall some first, or is it going to do that as the next thing that happens, which would be way more exciting. Obviously, we're hoping for that. We very much want that to happen, but that's not going to change the fact that when we see some things in the charts, when we see some things in the energy that suggest we need to be more cautious, more careful, then we're going to talk about that, because if you're investing your entire life savings, or if you need the money or something like that, you may be less likely to want to take that risk. But if you want to see that high upside and become a millionaire from crypto, you're going to be way more likely to take that risk on Bitcoin right now. So that's why we talk about the negative. We're not trying to spread, misinformation, disinformation, or anything like that. It's just the way of the world. Mark Cuban, by the way, says he's most excited for some new things happening in the crypto space. Here was the quote from him. Cuban is most excited for new and unique crypto applications that may replace existing business processes. He tells CNBC Make It, smart contracts can change the game for crypto. Something along those lines was his quote. And he's right about that. One of the big things a lot of people aren't talking about, like what COC is doing, is where you actually have the ability to have yourself a part of a functioning business that brings in income through airdrops, which is a way to go around the legal system where you have to normally go through a stock and you have to normally do all these things with all these limitations. With crypto, you have the ability to buy early as an actual open source community, as a decentralized group, and be part of a company. That is going to be something that happens more and more and more. That's one of the reasons why COC, being one of the first ones to do that, is something I have a ton of optimism in and a ton of energy around. The total hash rate, by the way, for Bitcoin is officially on the rise again. It has now gone back to levels that it was at before this happened. We saw the total hash rate going down massively after the China ban, from around 180 million all the way down to around 90 million. So it fell 50%. It fell in half. Huge fall. Now it's back up, and it's back up above that point where it's at before. And it is officially back in business, Bitcoin mining back to the same level. China, you thought you could come in and stop it, but you know what? The Bitcoin mining is not going to be stopped. It is here to stay, and there's a lot of people around the world making money from this, so they're not going to stop mining. I mean, the truth is, seeing that Bitcoin reliance when it comes to mining shifting from China to other countries, seeing the country of China where the government is not being friendly to crypto, is not being nice to it, not be where the control is in this market, I think is a positive thing for the long-term future. So that's why you love to talk about that. You love to see that, as we also have some more things happening like this. Florida governor is now going to be accepting cryptocurrency potentially for businesses when they're paying fees. He's not the only one. And it's not just one side of the aisle or the other. We have Democrats, Republicans, we have Libertarians, we have Green Party, we have everyone that I can possibly think of in my mind when it comes to parties. There's probably more I don't even know about. Who the heck knows? There's probably like a million of them out there. But we have people all across different positions, different ideas that all can agree on one thing, which is that cryptocurrency can make the world a better place. It is the future. And so that's really exciting to think about. That means we can have some of that division that happens oftentimes when you look at politics starting to go away. That's what we want to see. I hate division. I want people to come together, and I think that is a huge area where people can say, you know what, we're on the same team here. We all want to see it being successful. It's already been happening a lot, and it's going to continue to happen in the future. So that is exactly why it is time to start being excited right now for the long-term future, even if we have to be a little bit more cautious based on some of the things we're seeing at this current point in time. I'm at Wallace. This is Final Stand. I'm going to go enjoy the sweet, cozy cabin, and I'll see you on the Patreon and in the next video.